What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel. And for today's Yu-Gi-Oh news video, yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one because, well, we finally, after all these years, we finally got the Advanced Crystal Beasts. But we also got the Doodle Beasts. Now I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking, wait a minute, Nash, what the fuck is a Doodle Beast? Well, if you guys remember Frederick from the Arc 5 anime, yeah, he was the one that used said Doodle Beasts. And unfortunately there are only 3 cards to talk about for the Doodle Beasts, but we will get to that here in a bit. But first, we got the Advanced Crystal Beasts to talk about. If you guys don't know, they're more of a darker version of the original Crystal Beasts, and I will be talking about them here in a second. But excuse me, but we have a brand new hero. We've got a brand new hero card for the heroes, and it is known as EN Shuffle. And it's a normal spell that has 2 effects, which are once per turn. Which reads, the first one reads, shuffle 1 elemental hero or Neospatian monster you control into the deck, and if you do, special summon 1 elemental hero or Neospatian monster with a different name from your deck. So this is basically a way to tag out into a material that you need to go into a fusion play. So if you want to summon, like, say, I'll say if you want to summon Shining Flare Wingman, but you don't have Sparkman and it's in your deck, you can tag out let's say, I'll say a Neospatian Dark Panther, summon out the Sparkman, activate Poly, and you instantly have your Shining Flare Wingman, which is pretty cool. Second effect reads, you can banish this card from your graveyard, shuffle 1 elemental hero monster and a Neospatian monster, or 1 elemental hero Neos from your grave into the deck, and draw 1 card. So I mean, it does come as a 1-for-1, but being able to recycle, you know, Neos or any hero, or even any Neospatian back into the deck and being able to draw 1 card, that's a pretty good plus. That's a pretty good plus because you're able to, because if you don't have any more copies of Neos in your deck, this card basically ensures that you get a copy of Neos in the deck, which is really cool. Now for the Advanced Crystal Beasts. First up, we got Advanced Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle, which is a 3-star light fairy with 300 attack and defense, and the third and it's a do all 3 have effect? Wow, all the Crystal Beasts have 3 effects, whereas opposed to the original Crystal Beasts, they only have 2, which is pretty cool. So I believe they all have the same first effect. I believe they all have the same they all have the same first and second effects, which read, if Advanced Dark is not face up in the field zone, send this card to the graveyard. If this face up card is destroyed in a monster zone, you can place it face up in your back row as a continuous spell instead of sending it to the graveyard. But they all have a different third effect, which for Ruby, it reads, if this card is treated as a continuous spell, you can special summon it, that you can special summon as many Advanced Crystal Beast monsters from your back row as possible. So basically it's basically the Crystal Beasts, but more on steroids, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. where I don't know how to describe it. They're just the same. They're the same crystal beasts, but they're more dark, if you will, so to speak. Now, Amethyst Cat, 3-star Earth Beast, 1200 attack, 400 defense. Actually, apparently the effects are different with this one. Apparently this one's second effect reads, your advanced crystal beast monsters can attack directly, but when they do, using this effect, the battle damage inflicted to your opponent is halved. I mean, sure, it doesn't win you. It doesn't give you game, but if you're able to establish a board where you can deal a pretty good amount of damage to your opponent, that ain't too shabby. But I must admit though, these advanced crystal beasts, I never thought we would actually get them, but here we are, right? Here we are. And then the third effect is basically the same, where if it's destroyed, it can be placed in the back row, which is pretty cool. Next up, Emerald Tortoise. I don't know why they call it Tortoise. I'm calling it Emerald Turtle. That's how it was in the anime. That's what I'm sticking with. And don't mind the background noise. It's Tuesday, so we have the trash people coming in, and I am actually listening to the Minute of Forest from Ocarina of Time. So shout outs to that. No copyrights. Yeah, you guys know how it works with the algorithm. But Emerald Turtle, 3-star Water Aqua, 600 attack, 2000 defense. Let's see here. If Advanced Dark is not in the field zone, send this card to the grave. Once per turn, as a quick effect, you can target a face of monster on the field, change its battle position. So it's basically a monster form of Econ, basically enemy controller, which isn't too bad. And then of course, again, if it's destroyed, it can be placed in the back row as a spell. Topaz Tiger, Advanced Crystal Beast Topaz Tiger, 4-star Earth Beast, 1600 attack, 1000 defense. This one is actually pretty cool because the second effect of this one reads, all Advanced Crystal Beast monsters you control gain 400 attack and defense, and face-up monsters your opponent controls lose 400 attack and defense. That's actually pretty nuts. That is pretty nuts. I don't think these effects ever came to pass in the anime, but seeing these effects, I have to admit, is pretty awesome. Now for Amber Mammoth. This one actually has 4 effects. So Amber Mammoth is a 4-star Earth Beast, 1700 attack, 1600 defense. First effect reads, if Advanced Dark is not in the field zone, send this card to the grave. Second effect reads, once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets an Advanced Crystal Beast card or cards, and or Advanced Dark you control as a quick effect, negate the activation. Third effect reads, once per turn, when your Advanced Crystal Beast monster is targeted for an attack, you can negate the attack. Fourth effect reads, if this face-up card is destroyed in a monster zone, you can place the face-up in your back row as a continuous spell instead of sending it to the grave. So it's pretty cool because not only can you negate card effects, you can also negate attacks as well, which is pretty cool. Pretty fucking cool if I say so myself. Now we have Advanced Crystal Beast Cobalt Eagle. I don't know if they're gonna actually name it this in the TCG. I'm assuming they will because they're advanced, obviously. But who knows? Anyway, it's a 4-star Wind Winged Beast with 1400 attack and 800 defense. This one also has 4 effects. Let's see here. If Advanced Dark is not in the field zone, send this card to the graveyard. You can send this card from your hand or field to the grave, and 1 Advanced Dark from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, you can target 1 Advanced Crystal Beast card you control, either return it to the hand or place it on top of the deck. If this card is face if this face-up card is destroyed in a monster zone, you can place the face-up in your back row as a continuous spell and send you to the grave. So basically it's a terraforming compulse, which, do I even have to say anything else about it except, what the fuck? What the fuck has taken Konami so long to get these printed? That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say. Now for Sapphire Pegasus. 4-star Wind Beast, with 1800 attack, 1200 defense. If Advanced Dark is not in the field zone, send this card to the grave. If this card is summoned, you can place one of your Advanced Crystal Beast monsters that is banished in your hand, deck, or graveyard face up in your back row as a continuous spell. So here's the thing. The third effect is the same. Here's the thing. With the original Sapphire Pegasus, and I'll actually go to my Crystal Beast deck to showcase it. Crystal Beast. So, if you guys do not know, the original Crystal Beasts are different from the advanced Crystal Beasts. So with the original Sapphire, it goes, when it's summoned, a Crystal Beast from your hand, deck, or graveyard goes face up into the back row. Ember Mammoth can redirect the attack, an attack to itself. Topaz Tiger is the only one that gains the 400 attack during the damage step only. Cobalt Eagle has basically just compulses a card, or rather a Crystal Beast card that you control back on top of the deck. Amethyst Cat is the only one that can attack directly, but the damage is cut in half. Emerald Turtle is basically the same, where you can switch the attack position of a monster that they may have. And then of course Ruby basically is the same, but it just is a little bit more better, if you will. Is a little bit better. It's more it's a bit a bit of a much more better effect, if you will. But I have to admit, again, I have to admit, the Advanced Crystal Beast is not too bad. Where, again, these guys are basically the originals, just on steroids. Because with Sapphire Pegasus, it's not just from the hand, deck, graveyard, it's banished. It's cards that are banished. Where, you know, and then of course Cobalt Eagle can now search out for Advanced Dark, which is pretty cool. Amber Mammoth can not only negate card effects but also negate attacks. Topaz Tiger, all the crystals that they have summoned, they gain 400 attack, which is just insane. These cards are absolutely incredible. I don't know what the fuck it took Konami so long to get these cards printed, but we finally got them. But now I'm going to be talking about the Doodle Beasts. I don't know why the hell these cards got printed. They suck. These cards suck. They never should have been printed to begin with. These cards never should have been printed, but let's talk about them. There are only 3 cards to talk about. First up, we have Doodle Beast Tyranno, which is a 8-star Earth Dino with 2400 attack and 1200 defense, and it says that you contribute this card by attributing one dino monster. You can only use the first effect once per turn, which reads, during the main phase, if there's a dino on the field, you can, as a quick effect, immediately as this effect resolves, tribute summon this card from your hand. Second effect reads, if this card is normal summon, you can destroy a monster on the field. Then if this card should be summoned by attributing a Doodle Beast monster, it gains attack equal to half the attack of the destroyed monster had on the field. So, I mean, it gains attack. I mean, these cards suck. I'm just gonna be real. If you guys plan on building dinos, do not ever use these Doodle Beasts. These cards suck. And speaking of cards that suck, we have Doodle Beast Stego, which is a 5-star Earth Dino with 1200 attack and 1800 defense. And both of its effects are once per turn, which the first effect reads, if you control no monsters, or all monsters you control are dinos, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add a Doodle Book, spell, or trap from your deck to your hand, then discard one card. I mean, to be fair, it is a Cyber Dragon, but the second effect basically comes as a 1-for-1. It literally comes as a 1-for-1, which, I mean, it's not too bad, but at the same time, it's like, what good is it gonna do if you're not gonna be able to use it? But speaking of cards that are weird, the last card I'm gonna talk about has one of the stupidest names I have ever seen in my entire career as a content creator and as a Yu-Gi-Oh! How can I say it? I would say connoisseur, but just in my entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Career, I guess. It is Doodle Book, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who the fuck came up with the name of Sounds like something out of a song. Anyway, it's a normal trap and it has 2 effects which are once per turn. First effect reads, if your dino monster is targeted for an attack, negate the attack, then you can spell summon a Doodle Beast from your grave. And if you do, it cannot be destroyed by battle, and also destroyed during the end phase. If this card is in your grave, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish it, add a level 5 or higher dino from your deck to your hand. I mean, sure. I mean, to be fair, the second effect does come as a Rhoda of sorts, but I'm not even gonna justify the fact that these cards are good because they're not. I'm just gonna say it. They fucking suck. I don't know why these cards are printed, but it is what it is. But that brings me to the question of the day. What are your guys' thoughts on Konami finally releasing the Advanced Crystal Beasts into the TCG? And what other archetype that we never got to see printed would you guys like to see get printed in the TCG? Let me know down in the comments below. And that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh! News videos, which typically get posted on Tuesdays, sometimes on weekends, sometimes on Wednesday. Who the hell knows? Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. And make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. All the links will be in the description below. And if you guys have any fan mail that you guys want to send me, and you guys want me to open it up on the channel, all the info will be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.